announced that the King of the Ring is returning this year. What's even more exciting news is that the tournament will not be exclusive to men. The company is also hosting their first ever Queen of the Ring tournament. We'll get more into that later on in another video, but as for today, we're going to take a look at four men that I think should win the King of the Ring tournament. There
Okay.
should be no other winner because these four guys honestly really deserve it.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get right onto the list with the first one.
I can see that. Understandable. Off the bat, you win that. Thumbs up. Moving on.
This is a no-brainer. If there is one person that should win this entire tournament the most, it
And
is
the most
Xavier
entertaining.
Woods. He has been begging for the WWE to bring back the tournament forever now. I think if there's one person who will do justice for the King of the Ring, it is
Yes.
Xavier Woods. He's a true wrestling fan who watched the WWF when he was younger. He understands the prestige and the importance of the King of the Ring. Because of that, I would trust him to be a good winner that would really make it feel like a big deal. This would also be the perfect beginning for his singles run.
Okay,
Because
that's
honestly,
also a
I
nice
think it's
idea
time
too.
for him to start to pursue other championships other than the tag team belts. He's been in
Yeah.
that division for way too long. It honestly feels like forever. It would be nice to see him either become the United States champion or the IC champ one day. Xavier Woods is too damn talented to never win one of those titles. I could also even see him becoming the world champion one day in the future. I
Yeah.
know that some people would disagree with that statement,
Maybe
but if we're being
another
objective,
4
he would
years or
be a
so.
nice WWE champion. Xavier Woods has all the tools to be a great world champion. He's one of the better wrestlers on the mic. He's great in the ring, and he has so many other accolades that would make him a credible champion. Xavier Woods should 100% be the number one choice to win the King of the Ring this year.
Yes. I think King Ricochet would be really nice to see right now. That should be really nice. So I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Another wrestler that would
He would do really good for his character.
greatly benefit from winning the King of the Ring is Ricochet. Before arriving to the main roster, there was a lot of hype surrounding the young and bright star. Unfortunately, though, Vince McMahon has done a terrible job at booking Ricochet on Raw and SmackDown. His run has been a total disaster, and it feels like the WWE really missed out on a huge opportunity. But the beautiful thing about the WWE is that you can easily fix a superstar by just booking them better for a couple of months, even weeks,
Yeah,
honestly.
really true.
WWE should definitely consider giving Ricochet an amazing run in the King of the Ring tournaments. Having him put on great matches and consistently winning them would do him so many favors for his career. If Ricochet actually wins the King of the Ring tournament, he could finally become that star that Triple H thought he could be. Ricochet would be a great fit for the mid-card division. I don't
Yep.
necessarily see him as a world champion contender,
I
but he
understand.
would be a strong U.S. champion. Winning the tournament would also give him
I
a
want to see him
gimmick of being
Intercontinental
the king.
Champion.
I wouldn't mind
Oh,
a King Ricochet gimmick where he
oh,
just
so
puts
raw,
on
huh?
absolute bangers with everybody on the roster.
Walter. Oh, Walter would actually be an amazing pick. I didn't think about Walter. Okay, I could actually see Walter really doing that. Okay, I agree with your first three. I can completely agree. Okay.
King Walter. Doesn't that have
Yes.
a nice ring to it?
Yes.
Well, if the WWE wants to build a new top star that comes in and starts dominating, then it should be Walter. He is 34 years old and is easily one of the best talents in the WWE. There's even a recent report that the company is looking to use Walter outside of NXT UK, and I think he is more than ready to come over to Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. Walter should honestly win the King of the Ring, having a dominant performance and
Oh
even
my gosh,
repeating against
yes.
Big E for the WWE Championship title belts one day. That would be a fun feud, in my opinion, and
Put
I
him
would
on
be
Raw and
thrilled
let
to
him
see King
destroy.
Walter actually happen.
His character needs it, so if we're talking about, because a lot of, like, Xavier Woods, it would be more for, pulling from New Day. Ricochet needs it. Walter doesn't need it, but it'd be a nice introduction to Walter for people who don't know who Walter is. Um, Keith Lee would be going in the same boat with Ricochet. It would be needed for the character.
The last person on this list that could make for a great King of the Ring is Keith Bearcat Lee. And I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. At first, I hated the Bearcat nickname, and I thought it was corny and it was whack. It just seemed like another dumb WWE idea. However, it kind of grew on to me, so much so that I would be down to see him win the King of the Ring. For some reason, he feels like a much more powerful wrestler with the nickname alone. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how I feel when I hear it. In all seriousness, though, I would have still loved to see Keith Lee win the King of the Ring, even if he didn't get this nickname. Keith Lee should win, and then he should challenge the Tribal Chief. And I'm telling you guys, if Keith Lee beats Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship,
Bro.
that would make him a huge star.
Yes.
WWE should really think about it.
Guaranteed success. And then we're getting for the women. Oh, yeah. Yep. Another video coming out immediately. Immediately, bro. Let's go.